And that is the goal for Arnold's 300, 212, 325. What do you guys think of this new black stealth shirt, A7? If I can get that on. Probably my favourite shirt that I got from them actually. I've got a couple of few good colours anyway. But if you guys haven't tried out the A7 shirt, you've got a7fitness.com and my discount code is in the description below. Week 5 of training. This week's actually a big step up again. I've got 4 squat days, 5 bench days, 2 deadlift days. So very much looking forward to that. Just want to say a big shout out first of all to benchblocks.com. As you can see just in here you've got these little rivets in here. So they just connect to the bar itself. So you don't actually have to have anything sitting on your chest at all.
Well, yeah, where's the bar? Yeah, it actually is.
3, 2. What's up guys? So this is Monday's workout as usual. Again, you can see it's the board press. We always start off with this on Monday. This cycle was a little bit different. Nothing changes from week to week. It's always the same split. We're just basically adding weight to the bar each and every week and adjusting the volume as it goes. Nothing at all difficult about that. And these programs work very, very well for building base strength and also for peaking as well. So you guys can see that the specific skill of the low bar, the skill of the deadlift, and the skill of the competition bench press are very, very low in this. In fact, they're only once a week. You'll notice everything else is a variation. So that's something to consider when you're thinking about planning for the year. Okay, so the reason we're doing this, we're going to make my base strength a lot better for me coming into the Arnold. So my skill on the 3 lifts may not be as good as it could be, which is not a bad thing because the main competition for me for the year is the World Championships. So what are you guys doing right now for your program? What sort of split do you guys run? This is my first time benching 5 days a week. So it'll be interesting to hear your feedback. I currently am coaching quite a few people through Gold Signature Coaching, and I don't think any of them, well in fact I know none of them are benching 5 days a week. So it's going to be interesting to see how I've responded to this, and I'm not going to know for another 3 or 4 weeks yet, but it'll just be interesting to see who else has done it and sort of what effect that had on their training. That was Monday's workout. Very happy with that. Just thought I'd give you guys my opinion on the bench blocks. And very, very happy with them. I was actually surprised with how good they were. Pretty easy to get on and off the bar. And then they hit the chest really nicely. Board was basically attached to the bar. I could bench in a more natural bar path. So if you guys want to check them out at all, I'm just going to put the link in the description below for you guys. In the gym on Tuesday, getting fired up. Thanks to Mike Collins for spotting me this day, coming in, giving me a hand. These are always the hardest days. Me and Josh can't train together on a Tuesday because he's doing his deadlifts, and we're both obviously in competition mode. We're both looking to peak for competition, so we can't really share the Eleiko bar and the Eleiko plates on that day. So yeah, thanks to Mike. But this is the only competition squat day. Very, very fired up for this. The working sets felt great, as you saw there. That was set number 1 with 252. Now this set here, this is the drop set, 230 kgs. I believe this is set number 2 or 3. Just really wanted to move fast. I want to get some speed on that bar because we're not actually going to go too much heavier for the actual program. I think the heaviest we're looking to even go is around 600 pounds. So something similar to what I did actually in my build up to that 827 kg total you guys saw me do, which is on my channel if you haven't seen that already. So the heaviest triple I did for that peak was 272 kgs. I did 3 sets of 3 in one session. Next week I came in and obliterated 300 kgs. So very happy with how the squats went. I felt like my balance was very good. I was bracing well. I wasn't getting any flexion through the back. I felt my knees were tracking very, very well. I'd never really have any problem with that at all. So moved on to Spoto press as usual. An increase here. We did 145 kgs this session. And again, all of those moving very, very well. So that just finished off that. We didn't bench for very long at all that day. Making light work of the heavy sets. I was talking to John Paul the other day about it. The weights haven't been very, very heavy at all. So I was very excited to get 180 kgs on the bar again. We just talked about bar speed, get it faster. If it's light, make it fast, which is exactly what I went in with the attitude today to get that done. 8 sets of 3 to back off with 170 kgs, all moving very fast as well. That was the last set you just saw there. And then finish off with some deadlifts just to up my specificity level again. We did talk about that earlier this week and just wanted to add just a couple of sessions in, nothing major at all. As you can see, just working on form here, making sure I'm coming through hard with the glutes. This is something I found helps a lot. Doesn't have to be a lot of weight at all. 190 kgs, 180 kgs for someone that deadlifts over 700 pounds. That's all you need. Hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. Now, I look to do a Q&A coming up soon. So that'll probably be over the next 3 or 4 videos, over the next couple of weeks. Just one video, if that was unclear. But just chuck your questions below over the next sort of 3 or 4 videos. And I'll make sure to get those answered in the upcoming Q&A. Now, I'll see you guys in the next video, Saturday or Sunday. Hope you guys have had a great week. And we'll see you guys then. Cheer McKenna.